Hello everyone, what you see here is a recipe for pumpkin pie, and over the course of the next few days I'll hopefully be filming how I am going to put mine together. I've never made pastry before, I've never made a pie before, and yeah, so vegan pumpkin pie is just completely new to me as well, so let's see how it goes. Also, before I start, I don't know how much of this I'm actually going to be filming because pastry making is something that's a bit of an art form, and I've never done it before, so it may turn out horribly, and it's gonna have a better chance of going well if I'm not filming while I'm doing it. Yeah, apparently you've got to be really careful, not overwork it, and all that jazz, so it's a bit nerve-wracking for something so small like making pastry, but I'm excited to give it a try. So wait, here we have it. It's the dough kind of in plastic wrapping. You can't see it on camera, there it is. The dough in plastic wrapping. I'm gonna put it in the fridge to cool for up to 2 days, but I'll probably get really excited and take it out this afternoon. It's looking a bit crumbly. I'm not entirely sure if I've done it right. It sticks together and that's the most important thing, I think. Hopefully I just haven't over buttered it or anything, but we'll see when it comes to putting it in the pan. But it looks fine, especially for a first attempt. But I don't know if you can tell these things until they're cooked, so it's the day after, and well, I'll show you what I've done so far. We've got the pie crust there. So I took the pastry out of the fridge. I'm just going to pick it up and show it to you. Took the pastry out of the fridge, rolled it out, and basically formed this pie crust. It's not very pretty, and I'm hoping that it's just as thick all the way around. But like I said yesterday, first time doing it, it's fine. And then we have the pumpkin pie filling. I made the pumpkin pie kind of spice myself. I'm hoping that the thickness is all right. What I'm going to do is, I don't know what the actual word for it is, but when you bake, you do the crust without any filling for a bit, cook it, and then put the filling in. Ghost bake, something like that, half bake, I don't know. So we're going to get that in, have it crust up a bit, then add the filling in. But when you do the pie crust, I think you've got to fill it with rice or beans or something so it doesn't fluff up and it just assumes that there's a filling in there. But let's do that. Here we have the pie. Obviously, it's my first time doing it. We're not doing it for the proper video. We're just doing it for my kind of home, testing out the actual food of it. And it looks really good. I think I've cooked it well enough. The pie crust looks really nice and crispy, and I'm really excited to try it, but it needs to cool down for quite a long while, which is a bummer. Here we have it, the pumpkin pie in its final form before we cut it. Just going to go into the fridge for about 3 hours or so to cool down and be at its nice edible goodness. It's been cooling for about an hour on the side, but I read that it then has to go in the fridge again. So yeah, I'll film it the other way around for you. Perhaps not the most attractive, however, I like the way it looks, and I've learned a lot from doing the pastry this time on how to make it look a lot better next time when it comes to making it properly. Right, it's the day after that, and we didn't really get to film much of the pumpkin pie because it went down so quickly, which can only be a good sign. However, there were a few places that I think I'd improve. I think the mixture needs to be a bit thicker, which can maybe be done with some cornstarch. I'm going to experiment with a little bit more of that. Maybe some coconut milk just to increase the thick creaminess of it. I think the taste of coconut might work in the pie's advantage as well. Maybe more aquafaba to make it all blend together. I might try a bit more of everything, but mainly a bit more of the cornstarch. And the pie crust was a bit thin along the sides, made worse by the fact that I tried to spread it around the edges, which once we started cutting into it, it just wasn't necessary at all, and it didn't make any difference, only hindrance. So I'd probably increase the pastry recipe by about a fifth or something, and then only spread it up the sides of the pie rim and smooth it out so it's all equal thickness. And then once I do all them, I think we're going to